Welcome. My latest book, a grimoire, but also a study, firstly, of the obscure history, lore, mythology, and magical evidence and history of Lilith and Lamastu, or Lamashtu. The more obscure and forbidden areas and the cultural connections in which a incarnation of Lilith is present within each of the ancient cultures up to even the modern age in Europe, Middle East, and various parts of the world. This book is aimed at providing an etymological connection via the etymology of first the name of Lamashtu, her history, her various names, her many names. Much like with Lilith, there are many names. Different sets of names, 7 to 14 to 9 of the different manifestations of Lilith. One of the keys in this book is to understand that there are many aspects to Lilith, not just the seductive. The seductive is one part. She is a muse, an inspiration to questioning authority, of breaking chains in the sense of moral beliefs or religious beliefs that restrict you. There's a balance with Lilith and Samael, as within the Qliphoth and Hebrew Kabbalah. This work is from a Luciferian perspective and is equally dedicated to Lamashtu and Lilith, and has been a work that is important to me, very important. This work goes through early incarnations in depth about Lamashtu, who's very important because one of her epithets, cult epithets, is known as Ardat-Lili, which also is one of the three spirits, Ardat-Lili, Lilitu, and Lilu, the male wind and night spirit. Going back to Ištar and Inanna, the goddess of Venus, morning and evening star, goddess of desirous love, lust, and equally war and battle. Inanna and Ištar had kind of a shadow, a different manifestation. In an unrelated text, Ištar is associated with Tiamat in Babylonian religious texts, but Lilith is known as Kilili and is a demon, night demon of the winds, the goddess who leans out the window, who in those times was revered as a type of manifestation, a narrow manifestation of Ištar and Inanna. Could cause disease, sickness, but could also heal and give blessing. That is a key part of understanding Lilith in all of her different aspects. And I can tell you that if you're going to focus on a working for a manifestation of the deific mask, which is Lilith, the energy, it can be about gender, but it can also, like all things in Luciferianism, relate to balance. Lilith being the fiery serpent, the one who motivates and inspired and is the muse of Samael, who is the force, power, and will, the emotional, instinctual, intuitive, and inspiring aspect, with those joined within the individual, is a type of what we call infernal union or black alchemy, a manifestation of concurrent apotheosis, your self-enhancement, inner transformation, which is gradual, not just waking up one day and it's bam, it's there, but it's consistent through your experiences and applying that perspective. This grimoire, going to chapter 5, contains very focused incantations, reconstructed spells, and rituals aimed at the focus and the invocation of Lilith. And I highly recommend it for those beginning or the more advanced. And there's a formula to validation, experience, insight, success with this type of a spirit, depending on what aspect of Lilith you seek to invoke. There are many offspring of Lilith, as it explains in this work, going through the Aramaic Incantation Bowls, the various traditions, many night spirits, storm spirits, the demonic brood, and by demonic, the rebelling, abyssic, fiery aspect of going against monotheism, self-directing, shaping your own path, your own manifestation against the concept of fate. This grimoire, which starts as myth, history, a study, supported by academic scholars, their works, which infused my connecting of different traditions, the more obscure ones, including European, Turkish, the Arabic, Lilith, which is discussed in Whispers of the Jinn. This work should inspire many towards their own initiatory path workings with Lilith. And no matter how you approach it, there's a combination of will, desire, belief that will ignite. And with your intoxication through invocation, gnosis, that's what opens the gates to the muse and the energy, the satanic aura, if you will, of Lilith and Lamashtu. I hope you liked this video. Thank you. I will have more soon. Lilith and Lamashtu, Legends of the Ancient Abyss, is available in various booksellers, hardcover, softcover, digital. There's even an audio format for those who want to listen. Various online, Amazon, but especially Luciferian Apotheca, where you can find so many books and also a lot of ritual tools relating and dedicated to Lilith and Lamashtu. Until next time, Banama Araman.